Just want to welcome the ambassador from Castleknock Hurling and Football Club, Micheal Brady, and he's here to talk to us today about a competition they're getting involved in. Micheal, if you want to tell us a little bit about it, please.
Absolutely. Thanks very much for the opportunity, Paddy. Well, essentially what it is Kellogg's are currently running a nationwide competition, and essentially they're giving any sports ground or sports club the opportunity to win €100,000 to upgrade their club's facilities. So this has all been driven through predominantly one area, which is their competition website, www.kelloggs.ie/Field of Dreams. Okay. And essentially what they're doing is they're asking as many clubs and sports facilities to register, to apply, and obviously through an online application process they will then obviously be able to generate what club they believe should be awarded the €100,000 upgrade.
Okay, that sounds excellent. €100,000 go a long way, I'd imagine.
Well, absolutely. For those people who maybe not familiar with the club, Castleknock Hurling and Football Club are in existence since 1998, so they're a relatively young club. However, over that short space of 12 years, the club has grown from strength to strength, and currently now they would have in excess of 1,200 members. So right throughout the ages from 5 years upwards, both from a football and a hurling perspective, the club obviously has a wide range of different players of different ages, of different capabilities, and it's a huge social outlet and for the whole community. So obviously when we'd seen that Kellogg's were putting up such a fantastic prize, we put together a dedicated committee to ensure that we would obviously look to collect as many tokens, because part of the application process, one club would need to, in our circumstance, we need to collect 900 individual tokens, which are currently on participating promotional packs of Kellogg's Cornflakes, Kellogg's Crunchy Nut and Crunchy Nut Feast. Good just to get that in.
Yeah. So just those three specifically, is it?
Those three specifically. So they're available obviously in your local Spars and Centras and Super Quins and Tesco's, etc. So really what we're urging, the wider community of Dublin 15 is that over the course of the next couple of weeks, to include when they're going out to shop, to make sure that they pick up the Field of Dreams promotional packs, cut out the token that is on the particular boxes, and make sure that they give it to a club member, club mentor. We're doing house-to-house, door-to-door collections as well. Okay. So there's a wide range of ways that people can assist us in terms of trying to get as good an application together as possible.
Oh, well, that's excellent. And obviously, the more help you can get from the community, and that the more chance you have of securing the
well, absolutely. There are essentially two separate ways that the wider community can get involved. Firstly, they can help us collect the tokens, and again, just to stress that we do need 900 individual tokens. So obviously that will play a very, very important part in the overall application process. Secondly, they can actually log on to the Kellogg's Field of Dreams website. Again, I'll give you that address. It's www.kelloggs.ie/Field of Dreams, and they can actually click and register to become a supporter of Castleknock in their bid to win the €100,000. So we'd urge everybody that has the capability to go online. It'll literally take them 30 seconds. Just click on support your club or community, type in the word Castleknock and enter in your own email address, and obviously the Kellogg's can then register and count how many people are getting behind our bid to win the €100,000.
And the more support that comes from the community, the more likely that the funds that they will win the competition.
Well, I mean, essentially, if you just look at the actual competition website itself, there are over 400 clubs nationwide who have actually applied for it. So really what we're trying to do is we're trying to get through the first phase, and by that I mean over the course of the next couple of weeks they will pick one club from each province. So one club from Leinster, Connacht, Ulster and Munster. So really what we're trying to do is we're trying to get out of Leinster first. Absolutely. And obviously, we're putting a very, very committed attempt and effort. We've organised a series of different I suppose competitions, quite fun competitions, like the Kellogg's Crossbar Challenge, which took place in Porterstown in our football pitch last Saturday, and Who's the Biggest Kellogg's Crunchy Nut is another competition that we're currently running. And as well as that, we've also got the local schools involved, and we have set up collection points and collection boxes for the tokens for 6 of the local primary schools. So it's kind of a head-to-head for them, and obviously to try and make sure what whatever school collects the most tokens, obviously, the club will be awarding them with certain prizes and things like that. So it's, obviously there's an important element to this, and obviously, to be with a bid to win 100,000 would be quite special, from a club's perspective. Obviously, there's a lot of development going on in the ground, and, we're doing a lot of wide-ranging fundraising activities, and, to be able to be in with a possibility of essentially winning 100,000 euro for an upgrade for your club is a huge prize, and it's certainly worth putting in the effort in. But we're enjoying it and we're having fun doing it as well.
Good, and I'm sure you'd have no problem spending the money if you won it.
Absolutely not. I mean, I suppose just to re-emphasise, it really is very, very much a community initiative, and like the club, as I say, although it's only in 12 years in existence, has really grown from strength to strength. We're getting a lot of positive feedback, on the doorsteps when we're going around canvassing and collecting our tokens, and there's a great groundswell of support for the club, in the wider Dublin 15 community. And, I think people understand, that when you're have members, the size that we have, upwards of 1,200, that there's an awful lot of encouragement, in terms of getting youth out there to participate and to train and whatever like that. And I think, the club does a very, very, very good job at things like that. So I think, the club really has rallied, and the community has really rallied around us and get behind this whole initiative. And I said, there is an important element to all of this, and obviously the chance to win 100,000 is that important element. But just again to stress that we are having quite a lot of fun doing it. We're having a lot of fun putting these kind of promotional stunts and activities together. And for anyone maybe that is online, when they are going online to register to become a supporter or for bid, if they want to go on also to YouTube or indeed the competition website itself, they will actually see quite a lot of photographs and videos that we have uploaded onto those sites, about us participating in this particular event. And they'll see the fun through the photographs and the videos of the club are having, I suppose, over the last couple of weeks, trying to get the 900 token.
Oh yeah, good. So Castleknock has its own page on YouTube.
Absolutely,
does it?
Yeah, we do.
Castleknock Hurling and Football Club.
Castleknock. If you just type in Castleknock GAA, and essentially you'll see there's actually quite a good video there. It's about the history of the club, which Ballyfermot College came out and made for us, and it's a very, very high quality. So that we'll get a kind of a good sense of the club in terms of how it was formed and where it's come from over the last 12 years. And they will also see the activities and the stunts that we've, I suppose, participated in over the last couple of weeks, with a view to getting as much positive PR for Kellogg's out there, which is fundamentally important as well in all of this, but also the collection of the tokens. So, people can see that on our own Castleknock website, www.castleknock.net. They can see it on the competition website, or if they have any queries, or if they have a large selection of tokens, or even one token or two tokens, they can contact me directly, and I've no hassle in terms of jumping into the car and driving around and picking these up. So I just might give the email address. It's ambassador@castleknock.net. Ambassador@castleknock.
And Ambassador is AMBASSADOR.
Correct, yeah. At castleknock.net, and they will get that email to me directly. And as I say, we will put in whatever effort is necessary in terms of ensuring that we get to collect the 900 tokens.
The 900.
Well, it's a bit like the Fianna Fáil mantra from a couple of years ago. We've lots done, but we've a lot more to do. So we'll just urge that the community do get behind us on this.
And is there a closing date?
There is a closing date. There's an official closing date which is on the website, which I'm not going to give out publicly because I think it may I suppose send some people on a false sense of we've another couple of weeks or whatever like that. So what we're essentially saying is the middle of July we'll need to have our 900 token collected, and we will also have to have the application form fundamentally finished at that stage.
Very good. Well, that's excellent, Michael. Thanks very much.
No problem
for
at all.
coming in and letting us know about that.
It was a pleasure, and thanks very much for the opportunity on Phoenix FM.
No hassles at all.
Thank you indeed.
Thanks.